Where is my submission for you? What do you think? Even me, Lord, gonna go le pare. Itodo wo last bottle of Gordon. Olo emptied the last bottle. The question was, who emptied the bottle of Gordon? And if you look at it, my Lord, Wunmi was the one who had the last quarrel, the last misunderstanding, the last fight with Mohbad. My Lord, according to their testimony again, Adura said that Wunmi was in the room all through with Mohbad. What was she doing in the room? Why didn't they come out? She didn't cook, she didn't eat, they all did not eat, nothing happened, but she was in the room all through Monday till the next day. My Lord, please tell me, could she have strangled him in the room? Could she have hit his head in the room while he was sleeping? Could she? Robin is back. Suffocated him. My Lord, could she have carried knife from the kitchen because she kept saying she was cooking rice, and stabbed him while he was sleeping? My Lord, just take a look at it. Why would you be in the room all through? Nobody saw Mohbad, but only you were seeing Mohbad in the room, and you never came out. My Lord, make it make sense. And you people are dragging Sanshitu. Sanshitu is seeing Bembele gist now. That's why he was laughing, and pathology said nothing came out. Anyway. Now small English I use that. Not using big English. Please tap, I beg. We decided to take him there. Let me continue. We decided to take him there. The doctor examined him and he told us Mohbad was already at the second stage of death. Yeah, again, I don't know what Prime Boy's lawyer is doing. This case, this Darosha's testimony is supposed to don't play with them. When he will say, my Lord, under the second stage of death, Algomotive sets in 24 to 48 hours after death. My Lord, are you saying Wunmi was sleeping in the room with a corpse all through Monday? What was she doing with Mohbad's corpse all through Monday? So, my Lord, if they are saying Mohbad died on Tuesday, and rigor mortis sets in 24 to 48 hours after death, that's the second stage of death. Please, my Lord, break the timing for me. How can 24 hours set in within 6 hours? Why I said 6 hours is this. Darosha says 11:30 it was called. In short, 6 hours is even too much, sir. 11:30 it was called, but so now 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. In short, it's even 5 hours. Sorry, forgive me. 5 hours. Because Perez said 4:30. Mohbad was brought in rigor mortis. So within all of them's timing, if we work with it, it's 5 hours. So please, my Lord, tell me how rigor mortis sets in within 5 hours. When we know that rigor mortis does under rigor mortis, the body should still be warm within 5 hours. It should not be cold yet. And Wunmi said, well, lawyer Prime Boy, Prime Boy's lawyer, you are no ponu. You people should be dragging Prime Boy, you should be dragging your lawyer, not Sanshitu. Only an idiot will be dragging Sanshitu. When Sanshitu made that statement, he said these are 3 points. And yet, what they call it? The result came out inconclusive. And he smiled. He said, then, yeah, tell me how it came out inconclusive. And he smiled and walked away. And you now see, say Sanshitu smile. Una no fear. Una no even shake. Una no say, we are dead on arrival. Okponuni. And you tell me for justice. Lori. You people, you had good case. You are not dragging Sanshitu. Una will climb platform, talk from morning till night. Person go analyze, break am for una. Una go still go talk mumu thing. Must you be live on Mohbad's case? Must you be? Anti-justice shared what suits them. To share a narrative and said, Prime Boy, they want to put it on Prime Boy. And Prime Boy's lawyer does not think that deem it fit. He should go and listen on his own. English not be our mate too. English is not our mate too. So please, yeah, I just came first to clear it. I'm going to make sure I get that part. Go where Sanshitu, because I thought it was in this one. Where Sanshitu even still made that statement saying that. So now let us understand how come the result came in inconclusive. And he was walking away even when they were trying to, talk to him on Kpãiii. He just, said that he closed that with that statement. And that's a very big, that's a very deep word. That's a very deep word. You need to understand. When somebody said, it's just like when they are saying, be left for something like that. You know how those abalis will just be smiling? Something like that. You watch movies now, you say then they will laugh, they will smile. Because that's a childish talk, it's a mumu talk. And you're an adult, you don't understand the point. You try, no worry, you got it. Going forward, let me finish with this guy's testimony. We decided to take him there. The doctor examined him and he told us Mohbad was already at the second stage of death. We will continue with what is permissible in court. I will play where Yadora's that's Mohbad's auntie talk about Darosha, saying what Darosha said is all true, no lie. When I just another name about Mohbad, I'm up when you lie, and so come around your own. I just let me finish up. We decided to take him there. The doctor examined him and he told us Mohbad was already at the second stage of death. Algo mortis had set in. That was when I accepted he had truly died. I said, let me continue. I called Baba Mohbad immediately to tell him. So you see, Baba said most photographer already told him and that we should bring the body home. We ran into traffic on our way home. Please tell me, how can they run into traffic on way home? He testified that Mohbad, he told them to take Mohbad to the hospital close to the house. And according to the analysis, the house close to Mohbad's house is about 15 minutes. Do I still need the interview? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, please. I do. Baby boy, I do. Just posted on your stories. Okay, I will check with let me check with my other account. Let me check with the other. So, on this your account, Barrister Lady. Is it this account? Barrister Lady, yeah. Okay. Yes, okay, all right. Thanks. I'm going there now. So, looking through no, is it the interview with Sanshitu or which interview did you post? Take it easy, everyone. Mohbad's case is still in the fact-finding stage. Let's wait. Wait, not this one. Is it this one? No. Sorry, let me remove the speaker from you guys' ears so that you don't. Oh, okay, it's still loading. All right, it's still loading. So, let me continue reading the inquest then. This guy's testimony. So he said, that was when I accepted he actually died, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that most photographer already told him and that we should bring the body home. We ran into traffic on our way home. By the time we go home, Mohbad's body was already heavy. Mohbad's body was already heavy. If Mohbad died on Tuesday, Mohbad's body should not be swollen by then. He shouldn't have, because it's still less than, they are claiming, according to the hospital, 330, according to police fact findings, 350 something, I'll be 320, right? 320. Mohbad's stage, even if it's 3 hours, Mohbad will still be warm and flexible. Go down stiff. It will still be warm and flexible. So I'm saying even that's till 6 p.m. That's from 3:20 to 6:20. I'm just giving them grace, which is not possible. Going to this person's place, they said 4:20. They got to Perez. Perez said their own was 4:30 rather. Sorry, Perez said 4:30. So even if it's Perez 4:30, at that stage, Mohbad should still be warm. Rigor motives when the person dies. Between when you have the warm stage and the stiffness, is between 3 hours to 8 hours. It wasn't even up to 8 hours. 8 hours will be around 12 a.m. 8 hours will be around 11 to 12 a.m. 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. of on the 13th. So tell me how come Mohbad was already cold within that time? How come Mohbad was cold? Let's continue. That was when I accepted he had truly died. I called Baba, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I think I passed here. We ran into traffic on our way home. By the time we got home, Mo's body was already heavy. It was so difficult to carry. For those, yesterday I was on a platform, Celeste platform. I will call the names here, please. I will call the names. I'm not dragging. I just need to clear you all. And I was like, I need to come up now because first, J for Imole sent me a request, one of the moderators. So I ignored. I don't want to be climbing platforms of people like that are toxic. You know the truth, but you choose to always want to drag and distract people. I won't climb your platform. I'm sorry. I've got class. I won't. But when you start talking on things, on fact findings, on stuff, analyzing, I might climb up, yes. So I didn't climb. But when one anti-justice was up, they were talking. The next minute, even one of their people, is it Jack or what's that one's name, was saying that Baba went to bury him and all that. They should have left the body. And I'm asking, that was when I was like, please, I need to go up. I need to clear these people. I was like, you can add me up now. They refused, but then, thank God, good radiance to bad rubbish. We had Mama Yeti 70 and Mama One with God climb up to talk. I was just like, oh, they don't mute me tired for that place, So, and I know maybe they won't want me up to clear that side because they know say truth day. Now, having heard or read Darosha's testimony saying Mohbad was already heavy, and you're still asking a mumu question, why Baba buried the child early? Are you a bastard or you a bastard? This is first one is a question, right? In short, two of them they are questions, but one is like you questioning yourself, and one is more or less like trying to ascertain that you're a bastard. But both are questions. You understand? I'm asking, are you a bastard or you are a bastard? Because if you have sense, you should understand that Mohbad's body, this guy said it was already heavy. It was algo mortis. You should have gone to read. And Baba Mohbad said it again that when he asked, Wunmi didn't give him any paper or certificate. He went to the police station. They didn't give him any paper. What do you expect him to do with the body? Bring it to your house for sacrificial lamb? I don't know how adults think. I don't know how adults think. It doesn't make sense. It's something that we need to ask ourselves. You're manipulating and changing narrative. How do you think? These are things that this guy testified. Mohbad was swollen. And these people said they told them at Kpãiii, and Kpãiii didn't deem it fit that they should lock Darosha up as he was saying it, and lock Wunmi up. I'm not saying lock them if you want to lock, but use your head. And you cannot even, let me even go Bembele, you cannot say they are suspects in your investigation. According to them, even Adura stated in this CTC that Wunmi was in the room all through Monday with Mohbad. And algo motives had set in already, meaning Mohbad had died in the morning of Tuesday. The very early hours of Tuesday, if not 2 a.m. Mohbad had died. In short, even if it's not 2 a.m., at 8:30, Mohbad had died. A.m. Because everyone's post, if I go with Prime Boy's timing, when Prime Boy chatted Wunmi was around 8:36 or 8:30 something. Wunmi never replied. Adura said, Wunmi came around 8:30 saying Mohbad needs a nurse. And you don't think you should use your training to know who you should call suspects? It's questionable, my darlings. It's questionable. Are you deserving of the uniform? Are you deserving to be called the Nigerian police force? One of your people was actually at Daddy Freeze's live, and he was asked the question, and he said he wants to clear the narrative, clear the image, because the international bodies are watching them, and you have this beautiful case to clear the image of the country. Tomorrow you want them to say Nigeria is the giants. No, they can't. They will keep rubbishing. At least do something. Show your credibility. There's some nitwits on TikTok that claim that they are public. I don't know the public people, and that's why I call you people. That's why I changed my handle then to public liar. I call you guys public. If you know the public, what public means? The public liars. That's a foul language I use for you guys. That's what you people are. You are nothing. It doesn't make sense. When you read things like this, you see evidence here. You're not saying nonsense. Anyway, let me go on. When Baba got to the house, he told us, he said, we carried him inside. Before that, he said Mohbad's body was already heavy. It was so difficult to carry. Meaning Mohbad was already swelling. It was heavy. He had already gotten to the stage of although the composition starts early and all that, from when the person dies and all that. But on this stage, Mohbad is already wearing out of the algo motives. Mohbad is already wearing out. Mohbad was already losing the old things in his body, like everything seemed decay, shaking in Sarah. All the stiffness of Mohbad was already wearing off. It was already wearing off. Mohbad was no more he was no more getting stiff. He has left that stiff stage. He was already leaving the stiff stage. And some of you don't have sense and now asking why the father buried on the 13th. When the police didn't give him, according to him, allegedly, he said it, they didn't give him paper to take the boy to the morgue. The wife never brought any paper, because for the hospital to even put cotton wool, I keep saying it, no hospital will put cotton wool. For them to put it, it means their nurse touched his body, and they must have given you a paper. They have given you a kind of credential, like a paper, to go show at the morgue, because they wrote it that they even certify. After certificate, for them to certify, they will give you something to take. All this paper, because the ambulance cannot be going with cops, go wrong, go Lucas without paper. And she never gave them the paper. She had it with her. Even if maybe the certification, the small card or whatever card that you were expecting comes maybe days later, or she claimed the lawyer. But there's a paper. There's a written note. Some people have gone to collect their cups from hospital ward that they were treating now. They will write it, blah, 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 blah. And that's what you will tender at the morgue. So that when you come with your death certificate, your receipt of payments, everything that you have cleared all bills, you collect your cups. When you don't bring those stuff, you cannot collect the cups. Are you mad or you're mad? Are you moving mad or you're already mad? Is my question. Because this is stupid. Anyway, we carried him inside. When Baba got to the house, he told us Mo had to be buried. I was shocked, and I told him that Mo was a celebrity who had many friends and fans around him. We can't just bury him already like that. When you did that, did Darosha and Wunmi tell the hospital, when the hospital said take him to the morgue, why didn't they still by force by fire take him to the morgue, then tell the father, if you are that innocent? If you are that innocent. Let me continue. We can't bury him like that, already like that. Baba started insulting him. Lori phone. Concerning the local embalmment, it was done in the presence of everyone, including Mohbad. Meaning, Wunmi was there. Adura stated it in his CTC self that Wunmi was there when the salt was placed on Mohbad. But he never said Baba Mohbad was there. So let's get it right. Including Mohbad. I put a bowl of salt. If you calculate it, Mohbad, they claim few, okay, they got to the house. When they got to the house, all right, thank you very much. When they got to the house, if you look at it, if you calculate it, Baba said he got to the house at about past 9:10 p.m. These people, so that's about 5 hours to 6 hours away from when Perez declared Mohbad dead, 4:30. Are they trying to tell us that they were driving in traffic all through till 10 p.m.? It's not possible. So Darosha, stupid. Oh, motherfucking stupid. You're a stupid dumbo. You're a stupid dumbo. Barrister Laide, I'm searching. I'm on it. Okay, let me close and refresh the page. Oh, did you post it on your status? I think it's on your status.
We're concerned with the substance. Why are we here? We're not here because of sentiments. We are here to find out the cause of death, as well as the manner of death of late Mohbad. What caused his death? In what circumstances did...
First of all, let's not forget the word. We are not here for sentiments. Sentiments in the sense that Abiyama, Abi Agba, Abi Ofu, Abi Kekere, Abi Mu, Abi Mumu, Abi whatever, Abi whatever. That's not what we're here for. That's what he said. Let me go back again.
We should be concerned with the substance. Why are we here? We are not here because of sentiments. We are here to find out the cause of death, as well as the manner of death of late Mohbad. What caused his death? In what circumstances did he die? Those are the two questions. And so if we narrow our searchlight, that is why today's proceedings is particularly very useful. The Arusa beam is searchlight on the two questions. And then today,
He said Darosha being the searchlight. Oyibo ti sani lo ganan. How would they want to drag him? Sir.
three things came out clearly.
Number one, sir.
That Mohbad sustained injuries arising from his scuffle with Bramble.
Okay.
That's number one. Two, a nurse was called in who injected Mohbad. Apply injection on Mohbad. Three, Mohbad and his wife were used to having occasional disagreements. Even we're having disagreements while the journey lasted to and from the residence to the school. Now the question you want to ask yourself is this: whether an injury, however minor, can cause the death of a human being.
Now, somewhere, the Godfather come and saw, he say yes, èèyàn kò ní lọ jail. Meanwhile, they will replace irú bí Shimrisky ṣe wà lórí níbi nínú apartment ibi tó wà. Bóyá lómi lọ fi replace ẹ̀. Anything is possible now. Me, I'm more concerned about this Black Widow because Baba Falana is a lawyer. So if push comes to shove, what's the guarantee?
Oh, sorry.
And whoever is saying, no, Abumi, can you please mute?
Olubumi, please mute.
What is the guarantee? We're still busy talking about Shimrisky business. We should be looking at this one that we have that is of our own concern, that is pertaining to justice for Mohbad. It's obvious anything is possible in Nigeria. Like Shimrisky.
Question again. Are we sure Sam Larry and Naira Marley they were in prison?
We have even gone past that, my sister.
What if they were enjoying their life? And the nurse, what if they have also promised the nurse that don't worry, you are not going to prison?
Before you came, we've tried to set up a committee. We said there will be called monitoring committee. Neimoli is there, Toyin Peperempe, Owoni Koko, Arifa, Westo. Those are the people that will be checking on the Wunmi and Darosha. Prison, you know, because
the nurse, they should not leave the nurse.
By the testimony of Prime Boy and Spending, they said they were together in detention with Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Even explain how Sam Larry used to put towel to cover his head with the face, and most times just crying like a baby. But Naira Marley was full of life, playing card, what, and this thing with a lot of image. So I can, from their testimony, say that they were detained. But on this it's an eye-opener, as Detola Dukia said, that man, there is a lot to be done in Nigeria case. And in this case, this is what, even if Falana is plain and sincere, shouldn't wait 24 hours before he can write to the as a human rights lawyer, as a voice of the masses that he claimed. He shouldn't wait 24 hours before writing to the federal government to personally set up a committee to investigate and probe the operations of prison authority, of correctional service authorities.
Son that is coming out to come and do disclaimer.
Instead is defending the indefendable. Well, that's Nigeria for everybody. We all live to see the good of the country when the whole thing start changing. But with the likes of all these people that we have as lawyers, as in government, hope is not there. Thank you.
Overall.
Mommy Detola, thank you so much, ma. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Yes, ma. In this particular case of VDM and one of the video is released, I think, just like I said earlier on, he didn't actually, retract what he said. Now, what he is doing is this. What he is doing is just like the song by Fela. If I say Uki Delegiwa, if I say Baba, if you na put Gida, now una sabi. So that is the thing that he is doing. There is Baba, but if you put Giwa, if you put Gida at the end of the distance, now una sabi. But there is a message that is trying to pass in that place. And just like we have also heard from Mommy Timatila and Adama, he is playing a very cool game. Now, everything he does, you will remember that when he first came out, he said he spoke to Sheun. No, not when he first came out. Later, he said he spoke to Sheun. Said he spoke to him. Sheun said he was the first person that VDM called. He said he was the first person that VDM called. And he was the one that told you, I beg release him, I beg put him in the air, say, you go Kuje, me, I go Kirikiri. How can one person go and sit down in one apartment? I beg put it outside. Now, in the video, according to what he said, I believe there is nothing that this guy is going to do without the consultation of his lawyers. And I also want to believe that there is nothing he wants to do without he first sending the videos to his lawyers first. Without first sending the videos to his lawyer, then they will now say, okay, no problem. Go ahead. You know, you can release it. It's a very big game. A very big game that is playing. This is not a case of Janice Glow or Ashmushi or Mr. Jolov. This now is a national case. This, as it is a national case. Ministers are involved, the EFCC is involved, and bosses are involved in this matter. And people are going to go for it. That's it. People are going to go for this. So everybody now will be washing their yansh. I don't collect the money. And just like I said, the people who are involved, they are channeling their energy toward the wrong person. The energy should be channeled towards the person who put their name in the video or in the audio. And thank God they were not. Why is it difficult now? One question is this now. Why is it difficult for them to attack the guy? And why is it easy for them to attack VDM? That is one question. Why is it difficult for them to attack Bobrisky? And why are they finding it easy? The person that they should actually attack is Bobrisky. So why are they not doing the right thing? Why are they now channeling their energy towards the person that revealed what happened, not the person through which that particular thing happened? That is the question that we are supposed to ask. And in relation to justice for Mohbad, anybody can get any lawyer that they want to get. But this particular case, now we go take Tokan. The same way. If you say you don't want to do the right thing, or if you go and collect anything, hello, you and whatever it is that you have collected will be exposed. It will be, and I want to say this. This is what I want to say. I want to thank God that VDM is not a Yoruba man. I want to thank God that he's not a Yoruba man. By now, somebody must have visited his father and his mother and tell them that tell your child this one and this one, or they must have called him to a round table meeting. I want to appreciate God that VDM is not a Yoruba man, because by now the case will have died down. Because Yoruba people knows how to cast anything, how to manipulate, how to betray, how to do all of those things. That is. But at the end of the day, it's a very good case, and it's not going to lose. It doesn't have anything to lose in this case. You always say it is in the mud. It's in the mud. If you come against him, you will be the victim. If he comes against you, you will also still be the victim. That is it. So that is it. He's doing. We can only give him the necessary support in place of prayer, and also backing him, and on social media, speaking the mind of the general public, and that is it. Did you see the likes of Tonto and others come for him now? They can't, because the guy has gone far. Far above them. All those your love, all those. The guy and I want to say, it's gonna get to a level in this country that before some people will do one bad thing, they will say, "Have you considered the VDM factor?" It's gonna get to it. In fact, it's even getting to it. We are already there now. That if people want to do some things in this country, maybe you want to produce a product, maybe you want to do whatever it is, maybe you have to tell in your board meeting, have you considered the VDM factor? That's where we are now. That is where we are now. If this one is over, the VDM factor is coming up. Have you considered the VDM factor in this product? Because if it comes for your product, you're gone. You're absolutely gone. So thank you so much. Let me mute my mic. Thank you, Honorable York.
Good evening. Ekale Gogoleo. Can anybody hear me? Oh, yeah.
We can hear
you talk. Yeah,
okay. Mr. H0SPITA ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà náà lè sọ pé mọ̀jà mọ̀sálà máa kíkanjú. Akíkanjú tó bá mọ̀jà tí ò bá mọ̀ ṣáì wọ́n máa ń bógun lọ ni. Ó ṣe bí òwe.